I'm excited. Well, there's some big old birds up here. I got 8 minutes of battery.
80 or 8?
8 minutes of battery. Kill him. Kill him.
I gotta get inside, outdoors, hunting big game. I come alive before opening day. It's a twisted addiction that calls my name. I gotta get inside, outdoors, hunting big game.
Well, I'm tired. I don't know how it happens, but we always get a late start. And 4 o'clock in the morning is gonna come early. But you gotta get up early to get them big turkeys. We just got into Kansas. Still got about an hour before we get to the ranch. But I'm excited. Well, there's some big old birds up here.
Man, you ain't kidding. I don't think we can ever get out of the house on time. We always driving at night. People are going to think this is dark side outdoors.
I know it, but luckily on this trip, we had a good idea where the birds were, and after a quick nap, we got out there before the sun came up, hit the owl call, and the little bit of homework we did paid off because the birds were roosted 100 yards away. All right, the sun's breaking the horizon, probably in about 15, 20 minutes, but the show's getting ready to start. We got 2 gobblers roosted, probably 100 yards down this tree line. We can hear them hot and heavy. We set up the best location we can. Big cover right here, gonna block the sun from hitting us in the face. Perfect clearing right here in front of us where the decoys are set out. So as soon as these birds get down out of this tree line, they'll be able to see them clear shot. I'm gonna go ahead and shut up now because they're really starting to gobble. I don't want to mess this up. They just got down. The birds just got off the roost. Those are our birds, but they went the wrong way. We gotta see if we can call them back to us. Man, even though everything worked out almost perfect, and I know it's hunting, but I'm human, man, I was ticked when we finally saw those birds get down and go the other way.
Yeah, and to add insult to injury, you know, not only did we lose the 50-50 chance we had of which side of the trees they were going to land on, but once we heard them gobbling and working their way all the way, sounded like off the property, we knew we couldn't kill them right there, so we said, well, let's slip out here and see if we can relocate them. We slipped to the other side of the tree line into this wide open plowed field and hit the call, and then instead of them just gobbling and telling us where they're at, they come out to see us, and we're in the wide open and can't do nothing.
Well, At least the one good thing about getting busted out in the wide open is we did get to stand there and watch these birds walk off and get some kind of idea where they were going.
That's true. I mean, there was an old dirt road on the other side of this field we were in, and I knew that birds like to strut out there for them hens.
Yep.
We jumped in the truck, went around there. Sure enough, there's Big Boy standing with a hen. We actually scare him, and the hen leads him right back onto our property.
Well, we drove down to the other county road just to see where those birds went. And we saw them down there from the road, and they were working back this way. So we hightailed it back around here and came in and set up on the far end of this field. Threw the deeks out. We're just gonna kind of sit here and see if they'll work their way to us. So we're just gonna sit tight. How close?
Like 20 feet.
I know you don't like my calling all that much, and to tell you the truth, I don't like it all that much either, but apparently those hens thought the calling was good enough. They thought the decoys looked good enough. And as for us, they didn't even know we were at the party.
That's right. There's something to be said for sitting still and having good camo.
Yeah.
Because they got, what, almost less than 20 feet from us?
Yeah, I mean, they were right on top of us. All the clucks and purrs and you know, stuff that we all know that the hens do, that we try to imitate, but never get a chance to actually hear them. They were so close, we were picking it up on tape. Thank goodness they finally worked their way out of there and we got to relax a little bit and get focused back on the gobbler.
Oh no, take on it.
What?
Battery.
What's wrong?
I got 8 minutes of battery.
80 or 8?
8 minutes of battery. And he's 600 yards out there.
There ain't no way that bird's making it here in 8 minutes.
I left that other battery in the truck. I'm just gonna have to turn it off.
What?
What are you, new?
Here we go.
Not only do you forget the other battery,
Look,
but you bring one that's almost dead.
we had a little bit going on there, Harry, running around doing the Daytona, trying to find turkeys and get set up.
I brought
So I
my
forgot the
gun
battery.
and my shells.
Yeah, that's a miracle. Good thing we had it on video. Nobody would have believed that.
Whatever.
Look, I know what I'm doing. Just
Those stupid hens are gonna take that thing off to the left. You gotta be kidding me. They come all that way.
They saw our decoys.
You don't think they're gonna come into our deeks?
No, they saw those decoys and they're gonna take him up that wash.
That's a lot of open area right there.
We'll go on the other side of that fence. I think there's a little mound where that fence is. We can stay in the shade here and they can't see it. But I could almost bet you we ain't gonna kill him sitting right here.
Now, I know Dave's done a lot more turkey hunting than I have, but when he starts out by saying, Tim, you're gonna love me or you're gonna hate me, but this is what we gotta do, I was a little skeptical.
That doesn't surprise me, but one of these days you'll learn to trust me. I mean, the only way we were gonna kill that turkey was to move on it. And there was an old fence line that went to our left that had a bunch of brush in it or some tall grass, and I knew we could crouch down, get behind it, close some distance, and maybe actually have a chance at this thing.
See? I don't see him. I got this big cottonwood trees blocking me. Okay. He's just standing down there, turning around, pivoting.
Okay.
But you're gonna need to get up up to this log.
Okay.
Right here. And once you get up there, you should be able to get a shot because he's not gonna be another 50 yards or so.
How much cover do I have on my way up?
Well, if you keep that big tree between you.
Okay.
But let me move first. I'll move out to the edge.
Okay.
Back of his fan.
I'm gonna have to wait on the wind.
Okay. Just wait till I tell you. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Wait.
Go now. Shoot him. Shoot him. Wait.
Ready? Ready?
No. Okay. Wait till he cuts the other way. Shoot him. Hang on. Kill him. You got him. Whew.
Feathers everywhere. He's a good sized bird. Look at those spurs. Probably 1.8 or so. Oh, wow. That is worth the hard work. He's got probably a 10-inch beard, maybe a little over 10. This is probably the biggest turkey I've killed ever, so that's nice. Unfortunately, Dave didn't get to hunt because it took us to the last day, so.
That's all right, brother.
He did a heck of a job behind the camera, especially with, I think when we were back up there, we only had 8 minutes on the battery. And for him to, you know, have to pick and choose the shots to get, that was a tough job. And a long morning. God has surely blessed us with this hunt. He taught us a little bit about patience and perseverance.
Man, for your first turkey kill, that couldn't have worked out much better. And it wasn't even the easiest hunt.
That's
but
right. Well, you
hung
got
in
my
there.
first buck kill on camera too. What, 6 or 7 years ago?
Yeah, it was quite a while ago. But
that particular hunt, I've been following you around for what, 1.5 years behind the camera, and we've been seeing nothing but does, and all you had was a buck tag left.
yeah, no. Last afternoon,
That's
decided
right.
to swap the camera for the rifle, and what steps out but a 19-inch wide management buck.
That was the last time I had good luck.
That's that buck they were told us was in here.
That's nice. That's awesome. First deer. First deer. Man. I was content with a doe, but this is awesome. This is the kind of deer that is just a management buck.
Man, call the Academy Awards because you deserve one after that performance.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it sounded like I was 12, that's because I felt like it. It was my first deer. I didn't know what to expect. I was giddy as a schoolgirl.
Well, you know, that happens on your first deer sometimes.
But in all seriousness, to have something like that happen and be able to catch it on film with good friends, man, that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know, 100% real. That's the way Inside Outdoors TV started. That's the way Inside Outdoors TV will always be.
I gotta get inside outdoors,